And now to a subject that a lot of you are going to be concerned about, internet privacy. Our media analyst Jackie Guzda is back with us from Western Connecticut University to talk about the issues surrounding the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act. Jackie, what's that intended to do?
Okay, this is a new bill. It's called CISPA for short. And what it is, it's very different from SOPA, although a lot of the talk has been that it is the new SOPA. SOPA was concerned with online privacy, protecting intellectual property. Now, CISPA is very different. What this does is share information from private companies, Google and the like, with the government in order to thwart any cyber attacks or anything that would jeopardize national security.
And of course, that's a big banner. Anything can fall under that. And I would imagine that's the problem.
That is the big problem. What is considered a threat to national security, a cyber attack, something like that. On on Google, you've got your emails, you've got all of your personal information. Should it be legal for the government to monitor that, or even the private companies? I mean, right now we've got legislation in place that protects us from that, the Wiretap Act, others. But CISPA would go ahead and supersede those acts.
Now, what type of algorithms would either the companies or the government use to differentiate between something that's an attack and something that's research,
Right.
something that could be construed as threatening?
That's right. That's entirely up to them, isn't it? Because we have no access to what they're looking at. It's their choice. They're going to monitor, they're going to comb through and look at what we say and what we do online. And then if they think it's a cyber attack, we're the ones in trouble.
I'm guessing perhaps they're using keywords, the president, missile, things in an email that could be misconstrued.
Well, back in SOPA, they said, yeah, that's what they're going to do, is target keywords. But they haven't even let us know the manner in which they're going to monitor our communications.
Wow. Which government agencies would be looking into this private information? Is it the FBI? Is it the CIA? Who looks at this?
Well, once they find out, once they decipher that it's a cyber attack or that your information is a threat to the national security, they would hand that information over to the Department of Homeland Security.
Wow.
So now, what do we do to protect ourselves? Or what can we do to say, I don't want my site a part of that? Or can you?
All right. There's nothing we can do if this bill passes. We've got to catch it right now. The great thing about SOPA and PIPA going down is that it didn't go down because they were bad bills. It went down because private citizens rallied together. They contacted their Congress people. They made such a big to-do about it that those bills went down, as they should have. Right now, CISPA has the corporations behind them because it benefits the corporations.
Right.
Facebook, for instance, is in favor of CISPA because Facebook would know in advance if there is a potential cyber attack against them. But as I said, the private user has got to now contact their Congress people, their senators, and they've got to let them know how we feel about this. The White House has just come out and said, this is a bad bill. Don't vote it in.
Right. Now, financially, would any of these large corporations like a Google, like a Facebook, benefit from this bill?
They wouldn't financially.
Okay.
But what they would do is find out if they were going to be threatened or not.
Okay.
So there's an intangible value. It may not be in money.
Right.
But there's an intangible value to those companies to have that ability.
That's right. That's right. You know, the big thing about this bill is that, as you said before, we don't know what this threat to national security is considered. I mean, Matt was just talking about those photos that were leaked in Afghanistan. Los Angeles Times, was that a threat to national security? New York Times has published classified information before. Is that a threat to national security? Well, Department of Homeland Security might think it is.
Right. And the right to privacy, where does that go, kind of?
Yeah, right out the window.
Right.
We don't have it.
How far along is this bill?
This bill will be voted on next week, the week of April 23rd. So what we need to do is take quick action and get in touch with our legislatures and let them know how we feel about it.
Jackie, thank you. This is really important stuff, and it's good to learn more about it. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you so much, Erin.